I got a different video for you guys today. This is a different type of video. Okay, so I have a different video for you guys today. Today is more of a tips and tricks video and also how to go about solo queuing because I know a lot of you guys do solo queue and ask how do you solo queue, how to do that because I was one of the first people to solo queue to pred. I think I have the highest stats in the world for solo queue to pred. These were my stats when I did solo queue to pred. So, and the least amount of games too. So, first thing first, I want to teach you guys the first thing you should do before you even go into solo queuing is get a proper warm up. I promise you, a proper warm up and playing better will make you feel more confident, and you need confidence to play good. Oh, excuse me. So, first thing you guys want to do is get a proper warm up. What I do a lot of the time, I go into the firing range for about 5 to 10 minutes. I just shoot bots, grab a great R9, just, shoot bots like normal. There's nothing really different. I don't do anything special. I don't do none of this. Boom, 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 boom. I don't do none of that. I just grab a just gray mag R9, just shoot bots, practice my recoil. Nothing special. I promise you guys are going to want to warm up if you are solo queuing because when you solo queue, you really are the team. You have to play like you are the team because that's what it's going to be like. Most of the time, I guarantee you, 85% of the games you play, you are going to need to do everything. You're going to, is like, as bad as that sounds, you're going to want to do everything. You're going to have to go into solo queuing knowing you're going to have to do everything, which is just, that's just the truth. I guarantee you guys, there's like the way you look at it is there's 25% of games where you tried your absolute hardest and you still lost the game. There's gonna be 25% of games where you didn't even have to do that much and you could have won or got third place. You got a lot of points off of it. You didn't even have to do much. And there's also gonna be the other 50 that decide how well you play and if you deserved if you deserve that win. Okay. The second thing I want to tell you guys too, don't complain to your teammates. Like, if you're gonna complain, keep it to yourself. Don't ever complain in the mic about your teammates. Because no one's gonna play good hearing complaining. No one likes hearing complaining, and no, like, complaining doesn't get you anywhere. You still have the exact same end result. Complaining doesn't help you at all. So, I want to tell you guys, do not complain. But what I will tell you guys, make sure your teammates are, like, very positive. Try to get your teammates on a positive side. And make make sure you guys communicate to your teammates. I promise you, there's a lot of times where you wish you would have said how much you hit a guy for, or if there's a guy on the right. Communicating always helps your teammates because there's a lot of information sometimes that people don't know. There could be a guy riding on your right, and you seen him, but your teammate didn't see him. He walked up, he died, and you probably blamed him for not knowing that guy was there when you knew he was there, and all he had to do is say, "Yo, there's a guy right there." But no, you probably ended up blaming Kim and you thought he was the reason why you lost the game. When in reality, if you would have told him that, you would have won that fight. You would have never died. There's a lot of times where you probably made a guy 1 HP and knocked one, but you didn't say it on your mic, so your teammates really thought they already rezzed and they're full health and now they're running away. When you could have just told them, yo, he's one shot and they're rezzing now. You would have got that down, they would have won. They would have won the fight and you would have been alive. You probably could have won that game. But the real thing I want to tell you guys, solo queuing is not easy. In all honesty, I really don't recommend it. I really think it's one of the dumbest things you can do. From someone that's did it, I'm pretty sure I have the best stats for solo queuing, but I really recommend warming up. Warming up is the biggest thing because you guys want to be playing good. Because if you're not playing good, most of the time you're not gonna win. That's just how it is. Um, Another thing is you have to go into the lobby. It's all about your mindset. You have to go into the lobby knowing you're the best one in the lobby. Cause if you're playing with self-doubt and you're playing scared and you're not doing anything, most of the time your team's gonna follow you because your team's probably playing the exact same way you're gonna play. I never really had games when I was solo queued to Pred. I never really had games where my teammates were leading or my teammates are doing anything. It's always me in the front. I'm taking all the damage, but you still have to make the space and you have to do everything while getting pushed by 3 people. You have to do everything. There's no shortcut around solo queuing. You have to do everything. You're not going to get rewarded by playing bad. That's how it is. Like 90% of the time, if you're not playing good, you're not going to get rewarded. That's kind of how. I'm sorry for interrupting you guys' video, but I just wanted to say I am having my birthday stream. I'm having a 24-hour birthday stream on my birthday, July 27th, in a couple days. So it'd mean a lot to me if you guys are like, yo, I'm from YouTube or whatever. It'd mean a lot to me if you guys just came and support a little bit throughout my 24. It'd mean a lot to me, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Another thing and another tip for you guys is don't focus on the bad games. Don't focus on the games you lost too much, because if you play with a bad mental, you're not going to play good. I promise you, you're not going to do good if you're focusing on your bad mental and you're focusing on the games where you did bad. If you focus too much on those, it's going to ruin how you play for the rest of the day. Just think about it as, all right, I made a mistake. I know what to do better next time. Go into the next game, you play better. Because I'm telling you, there's gonna be a lot of games where you're gonna be annoyed that you died or your teammates died. There's always a way to play better, and focusing on the bad games isn't gonna help you at all. So just think about what you did wrong, how can you improve for next time, and go on into the next game. If you ever get good teammates, don't think, how can I explain this? Think of it as a bonus. Think of it when you go into the game, think of it as you're gonna have to 1v3 everything, no matter what. Think about it, you're probably gonna have teammates that don't come, you're gonna have teammates that just walk up and die, you're gonna have teammates that don't do anything. They just sit behind you, somehow end up dying behind you, not doing anything at all. But that's what you should expect. Do not expect too much from your teammates. In all honesty, don't expect anything from your solo queue teammates. That's the mindset when I went into, and I probably had the best solo queue ever. So don't go into the lobby expecting something from your teammate. Only expect stuff from yourself, because you can only control yourself and how you play. You can't control your teammates. At the end of the day, you can only control how you play. So go into the lobby knowing you have to 1v3 everything. When you have that mindset, it will make you play a lot better. Unfortunately, you have to have an ego, or else you're probably not going to grow. You're not going to get better. That's kind of how it is. But think of it, when you do get good teammates, think of it as a bonus. Don't expect it out of your teammates. Think of it as a bonus. If your teammates 1v2'd, or if your teammates won the 2v3 while you got downed first fight, don't expect it from your teammates. Just think of it as a bonus. Think of it as, okay, my teammates did something. Thank you. I'm proud of you guys, man. But don't expect that from every teammate. Don't expect that from anyone, actually. Because at the end of the day, you can only control how you play. Another thing I want to tell you guys, besides for communicating, never really blame your teammates too much. Always take accountability for what you messed up on. That does even like goes for like everything. Don't blame your teammates the entire time. Yes, sometimes it could be a teammate's fault. I know. I solo queued a lot. But there's also a lot of times where it will be your fault. There's always a way to play better. No one is perfect, and I'm telling you, you are not going to play perfect. You're not going to play perfect every game, and there's going to be a lot of games where you can't really do much. But that's just how it is. There's going to be a lot of times, too, where you could have killed one, or you could have even killed two, and you repeat the last guy instead of healing or waiting for your teammates, and you went down, and your teammates ended up losing that fight. Yes, you got two down, but you didn't have to peek. You didn't have to throw away your body. That's the things when I say don't expect stuff from your teammate. You always want to play your own life. Never don't do stuff for your team. You got to do stuff for you. You have to play your own life. You always have to make sure you have every advantage. So I wouldn't don't expect too much from your teammates. Don't throw away your own body when you don't have to. You don't always try not to ever go down first. If you go down first, just think of it as you lose. Like you have to know you are the carry. If you don't play like it, you're probably not gonna play good. You're not gonna rank up. You're gonna be the same diamond forever. You're never gonna get out of diamond or plat or whatever you are. I'm not making fun of you, but that's just how it is. You have to know you're the carry for solo queuing. If not, you're not gonna rank up. Another thing I want to tell you guys is learn 1 to 2 characters to play the entire time. Because if you're sitting there swapping from character to character to character, you're probably not going to play good. So I'd recommend just maining one character and getting really good at that character. Right now, it should be Ashe because she's just the best character in the game. Just the best character in the game. Dash, she gets health back for every knock, which I don't know why they added that, but I'd recommend just playing Ashe and Revenant. Those two characters allow for everything. Ashe, you can like She's the most aggressive character in the game, and she's the best character in the game. And if you have to, she always allows for running away because she has a portal. Also, if you can't play Ash because your teammate takes Ash, I'd recommend playing Revenant. He's again the second best character right now. Yeah, I'd probably say he's the second best character in the game right now. His ult allows him to do a lot. Plus, the new leap, you're basically Superman. I don't know how else to explain it. You're literally Superman. You just go across the world in less than a second. So if you ever have to get out, you always have these two characters. They have an escape option and they're the most aggressive character. So I'd recommend playing just these two. They're gonna help you win a lot more gunfights because they both have escape abilities and they're just the most aggressive. So I'd really recommend that, man. Another tip I want to give you guys, stop queuing. Do not queue when you are mad. I promise you, that's one of the last things you ever want to do. When you queue in a bad mental, you're probably going to lose a lot more than you started with. I'm going to be honest. I've had days where I've sat there and I solo queued when I probably shouldn't have solo queued. I wanted to finish an account. Also, if you guys need a boost, like, just hit me up on any social. I'm gonna have all in the description. But there's days where I just solo queued to finish up an account, and I kind of regret it some days because I ended up losing more points than I actually needed because I just already had a bad mental. Just solo queuing, just didn't make it better. There's gonna be a lot of days where you don't play perfect. I promise you, there's gonna be days where you play bad, and there's gonna be days where you play like a superhero, like an Avenger level type threat. You gonna be him. Like I promise you, there's some days where you gonna feel like him, but there's some days you're gonna be like, God, am I the same person that I was yesterday? How am I so bad today? But I was so good yesterday. So, but it happens to everyone. I promise. You're not gonna play perfect every day. And on those days where you're not playing really good, I'd recommend just not playing. Either play on another account or don't play. Because queuing while you're mad or queuing on days where you just don't feel it, it just doesn't, it never works well for me. So I don't know if it works well for you, but I really don't recommend queuing while mad or on days you're playing bad. I really don't recommend that. But that is the end for this video, guys. If you guys ever if you guys have any specific questions or actually anything at all, because I'm gonna read all the comments, anything you guys ask me, I'm gonna try to my best to respond to. It would mean a lot to me if we get this video to 200 likes. Also, I am having my birthday stream July 27th in a couple days. It will be a 24-hour stream, so it'd mean a lot to me if you guys just go follow my Twitch and just support me. Just come and be like, yo, I'm from YouTube. It would mean a lot to me, guys. But the last thing I'm gonna say before the video ends is, as someone that's solo queued to Pran, I'd recommend not solo queuing. It's like really a hit or miss. It's really not gonna. It's either gonna go your way or it's just not gonna go your way at all. So it's really a hit or miss. I'd recommend just finding people to play with. But if you can't and you have to solo queue, good luck on all your solo queue. Good luck on all the solo queuers out there. I know it's a very big struggle. I did it. I solo queued to Pran, so I know how it feels. I hope hope all my solo queuers have fun. I appreciate all you guys for watching, man. It would mean a lot to me if you guys subscribe because I'm very close to 6,000 subs. I'm trying to hit 15K by the end of the year, so it'd mean a lot to me if you guys like and subscribe. I appreciate all you guys. Follow my Twitch. If you guys need a boost, hit me up. I'm gonna have all my socials in the description, and it really does mean a lot to me, guys. I really do appreciate all you guys, man. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys have a great day.